I think there are two things going on quickly. One is just there's a longer run shortage of housing in the United States, which there's nothing that the Fed can do about. That's not something we can affect. There's also, if I may say, in the short run, rates are high, and that's going to weigh on housing activity. But the best thing we can do for the housing market, the absolute best thing, is to restore price stability so that rates come down and so that rates can be at a level.
But don't you think that the restrictive monetary policy the framework you all put together undermines long-term price stability right now by reducing the supply?
No, I mean, I think it restores price stability. The point of higher rates is to...
So you don't think higher rates is impacting future supply of housing?
So I think what that does is, I think interest-sensitive sectors like housing are very much directly affected when we cut rates or when we raise rates. That's right. But that's part of the mechanism for restoring general price stability.
So keeping the high interest rates does not impact future supply of housing. How do I communicate that to the public? What is the difference between supply-driven versus demand-driven rent?
You know, those are not terms that we use particularly often.
What's supply-driven formula?
That would mean, you know, that there's not enough supply to meet demand, but at the same time, it also means there's more demand than there is supply.
So are you guys ignoring that?
No, but as I said again, our policies will not affect in the long run. No, I mean, either demand or supply in housing.
Do you understand? Like, I come from a community right now being impacted by the current framework that you're putting together, that I do feel like it's going to be long-term effects on the housing crisis, and you're ignoring it.
No, we're not. Actually, we think the very best thing we can do is to fully restore price stability at the aggregate level. That will be the best thing for homeowners and for homeowners and everybody else. That's in the long run. That is the single thing that Congress has assigned us to do.